What's up, divas? And what's up, divas? It's your girl, April, and I am back. Yes, y'all, I am back to do this hair review for the Isis collection, which is their Peruvian raw wefting hair. Now, ladies and gents, if you are not familiar with the Isis collection, they have been around for a while. Like, when I say a while, I'm talking about a minute, y'all. They do make wigs, ponytails, wefting hair. So I have the pleasure of reviewing their raw Peruvian natural body wave, which is, like I said, raw. It is the virgin hair, which you can do just about anything. Bleach it, dye it, cut it, style it. It is raw virgin hair, so you can do just about anything you want to this hair. It is able to be bleached. Now, if you're not familiar with them, like I said, I will post all the information below. Their Facebook, their Instagram, their actual website, so you can check them out. But they do sell loads of different types of products and hair. I do have 4 packs of this hair, which is the Peruvian raw natural virgin Remy hair. And I do have 3 packs of their 20-inch and an 18-inch pack, which is a natural body wave. A natural body wave. So I do have 1 pack open, which I'm going to show you guys. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go ahead and bleach it. And then I'm going to dye it like this aqua blue. Like, hopefully it comes out like the color of my shirt. This is some really pretty hair right here. Now, they are double wefted tracks to keep it tied up like this because I have my own method of bleaching the hair. I'm only going to be bleaching, basically ombreng, like kind of like not really half of it, but kind of like to the bottoms. And I'm going to be using the Splash, which is an Aqua Rush. Very natural curl pattern, bouncy, wavy. It does have like that S body shape to it. But the wefts are really nice. Just a close-up of these wefts right here so that you can see. 100% human hair, unprocessed. So I'm going to be taking these 4 bundles and I'm going to actually make them into a Upart wig. I don't do a lot of color. When I say a lot of color, I mean like the reds, the blues, the greens, the pink. I just more kind of stay more natural with a darker color. Or if I do choose to do a color, then I'm going to do some highlights or blonde. But I don't do like any of those bright neon colors. So it's time for a little bit of change. I'm going to bleach it tonight. And then I will come back tomorrow and finish the process of the ending. I could go ahead and blow dry it, but with the heat here in Arizona, all I'm going to do is sit this hair right out on my balcony and it'll probably be dry within an hour. So with all the bundles, I am going to keep them tied up so that way they're not all over the place and it just makes it a whole lot easier for me to get. Alright, divas, so I'm going to be using the BW2 Bleach, some 40 Developer by Loreal Creme, and my Ardell red dye, as well as some aluminum foil, some gloves, and my scooper here. I'm just going to be using this red bowl because it's a whole lot easier for me to actually mix everything in, especially with the amount of bundles that I'm going to be using. So I'm just going to pour a little bit at a time until it gets to the consistency that I like. And you just want to stir it really well until it gets kind of like a pasty but not so thick. A little bit runny is the best for me. I'm going to be putting about 15, 16 to 20 drops of the Ardell red remover into the mixture so I can make sure that all the brassy color is out of it, and it's going to turn it kind of like a lightish purple color, lavender color. And what I like to do is, this is just my way of doing it, is a lot easier and faster for me. And when I put it in the bowl and I get all of the mixture onto the hair, it gives it an even color. Basically, there's no streaks or any darkness in it. So I'm going to just distribute the mixture throughout the hair, or just basically where I want it to be the lightest at. And yes, you do need gloves, but actually what I ended up doing is I started to get a little bit tired of wearing a glove on my one hand, so I did take it off. I don't suggest doing this, but I just used that one hand right here just to hold the hair. So there was no bleach on my hand, but this is not my suggestion. You should wear gloves at all times. Once I'm finished distributing the mixture into the bundles of hair in the bowl, I will then take it out and brush it evenly onto the aluminum foil. And I just do this because I want to make sure that the mixture is throughout the hair. And like I said, it just helps a whole lot with getting the hair one even color, so there's no darkness in between any of the hair, and it just gives it a lot better even coat. So I'm going to be wrapping these up, and these were just the first 2 bundles. And I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to do the same thing with the next two bundles of hair, as you can see right here. And I'm just going to be mixing it again, or just rather just applying the mixture to the bundles of hair, just making sure that all of the bleach is onto the hair evenly. And also I do kind of like comb it through with my fingers, because like I said, I want it to be evenly distributed throughout the bundles of hair. I don't want a straight line across any of the hair, so of course you do see difference. I'm going to be using some of the Elements, the Sally Beauty generic shimmer lights, and I went ahead and took that off. I let it sit on the hair for about an hour, and the color was lighter, but not as light as I wanted it to be. Now with this Sally knockoff of shimmer lights, it does take off any brassiness, so it does say to leave it on for 5 minutes. I actually left it on for about 30 minutes because I just wanted to get the full effect, and I'm going to be rinsing off. And I love the silicone mask conditioner. It leaves your hair so soft, as well as that as it smells really, really good. And I also left this in the hair for about 20 minutes as well. So this is the after look of the hair once I dyed it, which is the Isis Collection Raw Peruvian with the body wave. And I actually went and dyed it twice because it just wasn't light enough for me. I would have kept it like that if I was just going to do like a regular ombre and not add any color. But hair is actually fabulous because it is still like soft and manageable, you know what I mean? It's not all fried and dried up at the ends. It's still soft and manageable. And if you're asking, or you're asking yourself or wondering, what's up with my hair? Okay, so this is the after look after I've washed it. So yeah, and not blow dried it. So I was actually supposed to blow dry it straight, but I really didn't. I had gotten really busy, so I said, you know what, I'm gonna just leave it like this until I finish making my wig. Yeah, I'm going to wear it like this, or maybe I'll make it into like a fuzzy bun, whatever. But yes, so let's begin the tutorial on me dyeing it blue. The next step is I'm going to be using these 2 packets of the Splat Aqua color, which really wasn't enough. There was only 2 packets left in the store, and I really didn't intend to bleach so much of the hair. I only wanted a little bit of the tips blue, but I decided to just give more color. So this is my daughter actually helping me out. She loves to do color. She loves to do dyeing of color. So I said, go ahead and go at it. You know, she's really good at what she does. So we kind of do like a teamwork. So we decided to get the Manic Panic because it wasn't enough. And Manic Panic to me is just like a brighter color. It actually did a better job than the Splat. The Splat was kind of dull and it seemed a little bit dry to me, but with the Manic Panic it worked out perfectly. You can get it from Sally's. So this is the finished outlook of my wig, my mermaid wig, and I hope you enjoyed the video of how I made it step by step. You will check out, I will post the link to the next video to come after I have updated and wore this wig. So stay tuned and stay diva.